I'm having a time with these, like... I'm having quite the time with these late arrivals, ain't I? Hello, y'all. We got 1 minute before the Twitch folks all get on the same page, so hello, B. Hello, Dahlia. And of course, hello to all the VOD watchers out there. We do appreciate you as well. For those tuning in for the first time, good day. So, 26 for the dex. Okay, you succeed. 22 for the con. Somehow you succeed. And a 15 for the death saving throw. God damn it. You live this day. You live this day, B. In YouTube chat. Good grief. Well done. Very well done. Anyway, hope y'all are doing decent. You're buffing? Oh, I am buffing. Oh my god, I see it. Strange. You told a rogue to make a dex save. You're right. Honestly, you're right. Yeah, though, that was on my end, Dahlia. Don't worry. That wasn't just you. Anyway, so God, I'm at the mercy of my own brain once again. And you guys, as always, but mostly my own brain. Because it's a just chatting stream, which means I can't run away and hide inside of a video game. There we go, 15 stream watch streak. Getting back up there, getting back up there. I do apologize for being late. Something very critical. Cool, but critical came up and needed my attention. And I wanted it ready to go as soon as possible. So that's taken care of. I also had to do a very quick recording before this. So I was kind of lost in the sauce of being an actor. I'm gonna pull your ass up on Twitch now. You can't escape me. But yes, good things are happening behind the scenes, and I'm happy they're happening, to be very honest. Hello, B on Twitch. Welcome on in. Man. As always, do let me know if anything's too loud or too quiet. Hopefully the music is nice enough below my voice. Once this watch streak pops... Okay, okay. Almost nice. Almost a nice number. Well done, B. Whew. But yeah, how you doing? How you doing, folks? It's only been a singular day since we last saw each other. I expected to have a whole day to myself before today, and I did not get that because we had to delay Dark Souls 2, but... Dark Souls may be a kind of a yapathon, but it's not a full yapathon where I can actually have cohesive thoughts. Feelin' feelings. What a shame. If only feelings were optional. And if they were, boy, we'd be a sad sack of shit most of the time, wouldn't we? Anyway. Well, it's good enough that you're here, good enough that you're alive, and good enough that you feel something, right? At least you're not like, you know, a mindless drone who's going to earn their salary and then come back a mindless drone that never feels anything, pops a beer, and then watches the local sports game. That could be you, but it's not. Instead, you've decided to spend your evening with a skeleton, which... Maybe don't tell your mother about that. That might cause her some concern. Alright. Just... I know, okay, your mother, Dahlia, I know. She would be like, oh, okay, so you're finally taking medical school seriously. I know, okay? I know, we've had this conversation many a time. Macabre runs in the family. Mama and Papa Inkard know who you are. Well, of course they do. I mean, after all, you drew me, and I recall a conversation one time where you mentioned that Papa Inkard was like, I just want to support my girl when he heard about how I'm the only one making money off the merch. My mom knows who you are. Jeez, okay. Well, that's good, that's good. I remember you telling me once before that, like, you've talked about me to your coworkers Wait, a lot. Good grief. Am I truly the talk of the town here? I feel like there's some anime or like movies you've seen that are a bit more interesting than me. So that explains why Google knows who we are. Yes, B. Yes. Look, if I'm entertaining enough to be talked about, well, hell yeah, you do. You wear my, you wear the badass print shirt I made through Fourth Wall. That's advertising enough. But jeez. Let me tell you something. Exercise hurts, y'all. And unfortunately, your boy Bones needs to put a couple more inches of calcium on these rods of mine. Heavily considering getting another one? I'm not gonna stop you. Sure, it makes me money, but it also means that badass fashion wear that me and Tony designed gets to be displayed. Dahlia? Now hold on, Dahlia. Now hold on right here, Dahlia. Now let me say you something here right now. You, my dear Madame Death, are leaving money on the table. Your fantastic designs have already been sold through the graces of Hoto Calaveras. Clearly, there are some people out there, and I say some people out there who want to wear your art on their body. Am I not correct? I don't know why I had to go Foghorn Leghorn there, but sometimes it helps get the point across. This can be. Hi, Faves. Oh my god. You know, you did miss out on hearing me do a full-on Gambit one time. Back when we played, was it me and Dahlia? It had to have been. It was either me and, yeah, it wasn't when me and Dahlia played, Hatoful Boyfriend. And, I actually full-on researched how to do a Cajun accent. I don't remember when. I don't remember which stream in particular it was, but can we show a sneak peek? For sure. What? Oh yeah, the Cajun accent I remember was like, I don't think about much, but when I think about a lot, I think galaxy style. I'm a galaxy brain kind of tinker. There was a little bit of research I did, and it changed my entire, like, vernacular for a stream. Stop, I love that. It's fun. It's an easy rhythm to get into, going from Texan to Cajun. But, yeah. Yeah, Sakuya, Belair, Shirogane Belair. Yeah. Sakuya Belair was a family member of a, like, snooty French bird. So I figured, like, Cajun would be the greatest segue for that. And honestly, it really worked. I think I fell out of the accent a couple of times during that stream, though. We still have yet to explore the rest of Hatoful Boyfriend. I don't know. Maybe next Valentine's. But yeah, sure. You know what? Why not? Why not? We can definitely show off a sneak preview. Let's see. So, it's not the final version. I would like to stress that it is work in progress. This is the detectives concept so far by TboniDraws that I'm going to show off real quick. This is what the detectives will look like once your boy Bones donates his skull to the cause. Unless you'd rather I kept that a secret. I don't know. I figure, like, because y'all know you're the detectives right now, maybe you would like to have a sneak preview of what you look like. What you think? Would you like to wait until September? Do you remember? Or would you like otherwise? Hello, Var. Welcome on in. Show it off. Okay, no need to threaten me. No need to threaten me. Okay, let me go ahead and pull this up. Wake me up when it's September ends. Okay. Anyway, hello, Var. We're just chatting today. No game today, just lazing about. Let's see here. It is gonna be in this, that, the detectives. This might get very large. Hold on. Nope. Perfect size, actually. Wabam! Look at this here. Ain't that a dapper little fella? Now, I know this just looks like a tiny Ricky, but Ricky T. Bones won't be a skeleton. He won't have his skull. And there's a lot of design cues that definitely... Yeah, he's just a little baby. This is the detective's design so far we're going with. Just like a helpful little lad. A helpful little lad to help with investigations. A little tiny skeleton with mitts for hands. We tried to make it as, like, simple to draw as possible. That is the overall goal, because coming from me, who's like aberration incarnate, like, who wants to draw this? Aside from the artist who drew me. There's not many skeleton artists out there who are willing to do this. So, yeah. I need a plushie so I can squish it for being cute. I beg you. Look, B, I have no idea how I would go about getting a plushie commissioned, but I mean, apparently everybody loves it. 3 out of 4 chatters agree. It is required to be a plushie. Do not make it sound like a challenge to draw you. I mean, So Mayo has been getting away with it. So Mayo has been getting away with it for thumbnails. They do a really good stylized Ricky on those Dark Souls clips they've been putting out. But yeah, that's what Tony's got so far. Everything here is subject to change. I know the feeling so much, Faves. I really do. I have no room for almost anything. Like, at this point, every birthday, including the one upcoming, has just been like, family, Dear Bones family, please don't get me any more t-shirts. I have no room. I have like 7 amazing graphic tees, and half of them don't fit anymore. Please, I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. I'm sure you're fine, B. It's just like me with music, it's a matter of getting done. Anyway, we do have some more things to talk about. But the closet, Faves! They could fit in the closet! They could fit, in the windowsill! They could fit in a very big plushie bag! Definitely time to, invest in that, storage unit! Yeah, storage unit! In the vents, exactly! Look, I cannot lie. I'm a pack rat myself, so I really... No, not the jar. God, no. Don't go there. No, Dahlia, no. Anyway. So, God. Speaking of hot, the full boyfriend. Let's segue over to something cool that happened recently. No! God, why would you... Ugh! Yeah, why the fuck would you... Who has threatened you with this nonsense? Huh? Was it like a knuckle sandwich? All knuckle, no meat? kidding, I'm kidding. Anyway, let's segue away from that Okay, true. Technically, you were playing the protagonist in Hatoful Boyfriend. And you did technically get your head thrown into a jar after being severed in an operating room. That's technically spoilers, but you know, everybody saw it coming. Anyway, yo, check this out. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see this? Do you see this wonderfulness? This is a physical copy of Tekken 1 for the PS1. And your boy scored it for only 35 bucks. We're trying to segue as much as we can from the jar. This is the first of its line. The very first Tekken that was ported from arcade to the PlayStation. Only 35 doubloons, which was like 38 bucks with tax. And it's the first. It doesn't even have Tekken like logo or anything. It has 8 characters. It's all played on the D-pad of the PlayStation 1, which means before DualShock, before joysticks were a thing. Do you know how hard it is to find a Guitar Hero guitar? I can only imagine. I think Cake had to like give an arm and a leg for his 2. Who's G? Scam. Nobody. Okay, so Raves knows about this, but I can't talk about it because of I would dox myself. I went to my local mall in the underworld. Sometimes they have them. Sometimes a bordering island comes close enough for us to do some shopping. And yeah. Dude, they have so much good shit every show. Every show, no matter what the theme is. Like this one was just like summer camping. And there was so much good shit there. I had to pass up a PlayStation 2 for like $150. But I couldn't pass this up because this vendor came back around. And there's so much good shit there, man. Like in terms of fighting games, they had CVS. They had not CVS, yeah, a PS2. A PS2 for like $150, $180 maybe, I forget what the exact quote was, but it didn't have any controllers. So it was just the console by itself, which is poof. A PSP for $100. Oh. That hurts. That hurts especially. That hurts especially. But no, B, no. Trust me. Your money actually got put to something very useful coming down the line. Don't you worry. But that's not the coolest thing about this haul, because 35 bucks for a fighting game. I can't talk about what I spent it on, but you'll see it someday. Don't worry. That wasn't the only thing I got to have. I don't know if you could see it on top of it because it is kind of bright, but look at this little guy! Look at him! That's Gabumon on a Digivice. Such a cute little baby. Well, okay, baby is not the term to use for Gabumon. He is cool. He is beloved. He is Matt's Digimon. And now he's mine. I've even got a little pin around here somewhere. Uh-oh. Did I lose it? Don't worry. Gabumon's safe. Just, you know, he's up at the farm. He's somewhere. He could be anywhere. There he is. There's my Gabumon. I don't know if I want to put this on a jacket or not. Like, which jacket I want to put it on. But it's a really nice, relatively thick, like, enamel pin. I love it. He's cute. Confused Celia! Wow. Okay, hello everybody. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. I'm a talking skeleton who doesn't know exactly what you're up to, but I am going to give you a shout out regardless. Oh, badass. Thank you. Thank you, Dolly. I believe that was you doing that. So, what were you up to, stranger? Don't shout out randoms, Mr. Nice Skeleton. You never know. Well, too late. I followed you anyway for rating me. Thank you very much for trusting me with your viewers. How was your stream? We're just yapping about cool finds at pop-up markets like friggin' Tekken, the original friggin' Tekken for 35 bucks. A cool Gabumon pin that I found. Cute little guy. Cute little guy. Great. Favorite Digimon. We're just kind of talking about everything else. Hello, Talos969, RO7, Boudica Rosebell. Honestly, with how random the stream went, I don't even know how it went anymore. As a nostalgia trip. A little bit of column A, column B. We're just yapping about whatever we feel like. I have topics, but thank you very much. Soup? Soup does sound nice. I don't know what soup I could eat, though. She means it was the best stream ever. Ricky, what is your favorite soup? Does ramen count as soup? I mean, eventually it turns into just water broth anyway, if you eat fast enough. Honestly, no. My favorite is chicken noodle soup. Greatest cure for any disease. What do you mean cat soup? There's a lot of lore, deep, necessary lore to this that I don't know, but I'm putting the pieces together in my head because I am, I am a good detective. That was 90% of our last stream. Oh no. There was a lot of talks about the logistics of making cat girl soup for some reason. I see, okay. So, what I'm hearing is that it could either be really screwed up and it's cat soup made from cat girl, or it is the essence of cat soup, which just makes it really... We're not going back there. We don't need to go back to that era of the internet. Anyway. Well, don't worry. We're mostly sane here. We're not crazy. And we've had worse first impressions. Don't you worry. Don't worry. I've had many, many worse first impressions. I am a musician, yes. Oh no. Yeah. Hence the eyes looking like notes. My credentials are that I have played electric guitar, bass guitar, acoustic guitar. I composed some of my own music. This is BGM I sourced from elsewhere. But yeah, so demure am I? Is that the vibe I give off? People tell me, oh, that popup is mine because I decided I didn't want to go on Do Not Disturb. So sorry everybody who just got Discord flashbacks. No, not the bone broth, please. Leave me out of this one. Ricky, I need someone to convince me not to get another tattoo. Okay. I don't know if I'm really the person to talk to about that, but... If you do need to, by the way, if you do need to go, take it easy, Celia. You know, I can take care of the kids for a bit, and their obsession with cat soup, don't worry. But, I do appreciate y'all being here, regardless. No, you're good. Just Chatting streams, go everywhere. It is fine. It is fine. That is exactly what they're here for. They're here for vibes. Those baby goats, touche. Let's see here. Ooh. Ooh, I like the colors. Interesting. Interesting choice. I will... I'll have to give you my thoughts on this afterwards, Dahlia. Careful, Ricky. They're going to turn you into soup, too. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, here's the problem with that idea. Here's the problem with that notion, folks. Regarding my lore, should I perish in some kind of way, like get mashed and smashed into bits and pieces, all you're gonna get out of that bone broth is very seasoned water. And even then, that seasoning will be gone. So, there's nothing to eat here. You could just put away the big wok bowl and vegetables and pepper and... No, wait, hold on, guys, hold on! No, you cannot yoink my femur, it stays attached. Man, people walk into this house, immediately demand to break your bones. What kind of life is this I lead? People apparently want the brand more than the flavor. I see, I see. Curious. Wow, okay. Immediately dumping your new favorite flavor for whatever the new flavor of the town is. Wow. Yeah, I see exactly. We don't need to go back to that silly. We don't need to go back. We have been through that era of cursed merchandise for the fans. We've done this song and dance. No, 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 no. The business proposal is off. I am not taking any new proposals. This is not the Shark Tank. No. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, that's right. We were talking about pop-up market finds and how my local one is chock full of good stuff. Like every time. Obviously, like if we're talking about food, they also got like candies out the wazoo, gigantic bags of popcorn. Like, I don't know how it is, but they like have fully baked sweets every time. You tried so hard. Hey, as an ex-salesman, I appreciate the pitch, but get back to the drawing board, come up with a new proposal. Goodness gracious me. What was some highlights of that one? I mean, there's always like good horror stuff there. Like yeah, MSG. MSG makes everything better. Unfortunately, me perishing, it does not. MSG is better for you. That 5% still digs at me. Man. Oh, thank you all very much for the follows. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the vibes. Ventriloquist show, we use your skull. Can just steep in relatively hot water. Thanks, but I'd like to keep all of me intact. This is like... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, I know I look fine. I know. Good lord. Oh, jeez. Well, thank you. Also drawn by Tboni. Actually, Dahlia Inkart is the one who drew all of this model. And a good friend of mine. Thank you. I will be trading out the bones at some point though for actual skin. But for now, I'm happy being a skeleton. That's gonna happen like 2 months from now. But yeah. The vibes will still be the exact same, just a different look. No, no, no. Hey, 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 hey. Don't you try to bribe my model mom. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Dahlia and Franky Bagman, my artist and rigger. Crazy amount of efforts to get this actually going. You gonna rebrand a Ricky T skin, VT? Nah. I'm still gonna be Ricky T Bones. I'll be death adjacent so I can keep the deathly motif. Been such a rough time making mine. Yeah, I can imagine. I've only seen a couple of people who have managed to pull off like doing their own models, and they're usually like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of who I know that's made their own model. Glitch Fans and my buddy used to make her own, but they were like PNGs. Dolly Inkard's making hers. Franky rigged mine, and so. I mean, wait, did Wolfie actually make his own? Yeah, you made yours. Congrats to you. That takes a lot of effort. That really does. I suppose I do. I suppose I do. No, Dahlia, please. Please. I had a bath already today. I had my usual acid dip. Please. Please don't remember me as the soup cat. It's alright, Celia. I'll try to give your channel a visit afterwards so I can get a clear understanding of where the soup lore came from. What was it? I know the Orion twins made their own models, of course, but that's like having two brains working on the same project. That's crazy. No, it's 2 hours of soup. 2 full hours. We're being much tamer here, we should have you know. Oh joy. Oh joy, I have a good VOD to go watch then. Oi! Put that cutlery away. That's also an emote by Dolly Inkheart. Draws her own emotes too. Oy. Gameplay is horrid, but the comedy is classic. I see, so it was that kind of stream. Oh, dearie me, dearie me. But yeah, open markets are good. Open markets are good. I need to like notify Raves ahead of time because we're IRL friends. I need to notify Raves ahead of time when the next one we're going to visit is gonna be. Because Mama Bones just likes to spring it up on me that, okay, we're going this weekend. I'm like, huh? My Sunday plans, which are non-existent, are ruined? Cool, let's go look at stuff I can't buy, mother dear. How was I supposed to make the gameplay good when I couldn't stop laughing from all the soups? I mean, sometimes you just gotta let chat. You just gotta let chat ride the wave. And you know, if they make it entertaining for you, guess what? You didn't have to work that day. I'm kidding. My god, I have to see this soup lore now. I'm very intrigued. Oh, man. Speaking of intrigued, do I really want to talk about this right now? Do I... I mean, we're kind of on the topic of cursed things. Do I wanna really ostracize this part of the stream? Okay. So. I don't know how to start this conversation topic. No, we're not gonna talk about boiling the bone, man. Don't you dare. Man. Okay. So on this channel, we've heard many a things, many a legends. Hello, Centurion. You've visited us at possibly the most interesting of times. Anyway, so what's the word I'm looking for? How do I put this? Okay, so we were talking about soup. Now we're talking about stuff that Ricky probably should have never visited because it was not built, it was not intended for him. I heard many things about this particular game so many times. Watching streams, mostly of VTubers, who casually talked about it like it was just, you know, something they grew up with. But I had no idea how do I put this? Okay, I've played some visual novels in my time. I've experienced some romantic tales in anime and movies and series. I was not prepared for what Mystic Messenger had in store when I looked up videos of it. Because I've heard everybody talk about it. What the heck, y'all? That was Doki Doki for you. Yeah, okay. What in the name? Good God. I would set alarms. Okay. For anybody who doesn't know what Mystic Messenger is, Mystic Messenger, originally, my thought was, okay, so it's like a mobile-based dating sim, or like, stuff like that. No. It's a visual novel, semi-dating sim, that takes place over several actual days. Actual days. And they call you. Because the entire game takes place through your phone, relatively speaking. And they call you at ungodly times. They call you in the morning, and good God, like, I didn't know it was, like, yo, I didn't know dating sims could have that kind of game, man. Like, the Delulu is real. It's impressive, honestly. Like, it's impressive. I'm not bashing it. I'm impressed. But at the same time, some of the things videos I watched had some of the craziest quotes I've ever seen. So that was so crazy. I had to save one of them and just be like, guys, I have to address this. I had to take a screenshot off my phone because I was like, I'm a guy. For the record, I am a dude. Not necessarily into dudes. And sitting through some of these conversations were crazy, but what the fuck is this? What is this? And why do you want to hear it? In Korean, mind you, K-dramas, am I right? I have never seen so much possessiveness in a single visual novel as I have until I watched Mystic Messenger. Oh my God. Wow. Like, my life has changed after watching a couple videos of that. I hate, like, I will admit, though, I know about V. Okay, I know. I will admit, though, of all the routes I explored so far, like, I don't know if I really want to go. You are a new man, a new bone man now, I know. Zen is the safest option? Oh my god. I don't even know Zen's even remotely sane. But I must admit, the only one that intrigued me, like, in terms of storyline, I could give less of a damn about the voice, about maybe the, I would say the story, yeah. I don't know about the phone calls. The phone calls creep me out, obviously. I'm listening to this and like, is this what girls really want? Do I need to like up my game somehow? And the answer is no. I like being me. I was about to say, the one route I have explored so far is was it Jumin Han? Mr. Suit, who was Queen Elizabeth III? That was the one route I looked at the videos for. Okay, yeah. Answer is no. Girls don't want that until much, much later. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole. I don't fault you. I don't fault you. No, I'm good. I know what Nikki's about. I'm good. You'd be surprised to know that I don't typically enjoy that sort of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I would not take the term "say so" and apply it to me. I'd say more like easily flustered. That's the term I'd say. Easily flustered. I was definitely built different when I loved Jumin Han's route, but looking back on it, that shit is so unhinged. Yeah, no. He is crazy. He is definitively crazy. He is insane. Insanely possessive, insanely protective, needy. In a way, despite him being like a suited rich guy, it seems very much like taking care of a baby. Honestly. Yeah, no, Dream Daddy flustered me pretty bad when we ran into Leather Jacket Mick Scruffy Face. I've heard Nikki's story is good. I just can't, you know, yeah, Robert, we will always try to forget Robert and what his forward strategy. Yeah, the content is what I'm not there for. I am very easily flustered, and I do not like to, yeah. Anyway, moving on. I'm just amazed. I'm amazed that people have that kind of dedication to play a gacha game like that. Mystic Messenger was a trip that High School Inkart took. I see. Okay, so you had all the time in the world to do that. Yeah. I mean, like, guys have had that sort of thing a lot of the time. I don't know if there's any been like, what am I saying? Gacha games. A lot of gacha games are very possessive like that. Yeah, I saw some timestamps in the videos that were like 1 a.m. calls from the Ultimoid boyfriend that lives inside your phone. Interesting. Very interesting. I can't believe how powerful Mystic Messenger is to be that possessive. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh my god. It is, yeah, it is. the only gacha I have played is City of Dwellum and Uma Musume, and I'm lucky to have gotten away from both of those. What the fuck are you calling me at 2 a.m.? You know damn well why. Because you're awake anyway. Okay, I've heard good things about Limbus Company, though. No, hell no. My... Dahlia has helped me understand that people will not leave me alone when it is 2 a.m. my time. So I always put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And mostly it's because of my friend who sends me VTuber memes. I have to check, remember what is Limbus Company. And you're so smart for that. Okay, no, I've heard good things about this game, but I've never played it. Intriguing. It's a gacha game, alright. Okay. Maybe you should try it. I don't know, man. I've been so busy with, like, the new me business side of things that, like, I've barely had time to tune into a bunch of my friends' streams. Project Moon does make good games. A friend of mine will absolutely swear by that up and down. Yeah, the new me. The boneless version of Ricky. That's alright. I like... in terms of projects, how many related to the new look do I have going right now? I have... That's literally what I call him internally, Dahlia. Whenever I write a note about the new me, absolutely, I'm absolutely gonna try and keep your song. I'm gonna absolutely try and keep Jeremy on my table. I like my chicken wings boneless too. Wait, is there such thing as bone-in nuggies? That's scary. Nuggies are already tiny by themselves. Did they just implant a bone inside there? Brittle Bones Ricky is all I can think about when I look at your name. Brittle Bones Nikki, right? Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I've actually seen that music video. I'm not killing your son. I'm just like... I'm going into the workshop to get some eyeballs, okay? I am... Oi! No. Yes. See? Your design still lives on. It gets to be the mascot. I wish I... Okay. Yeah, shoot your question, B. However, I must make a hot take here. I actually have not enjoyed nuggets. Honestly. I'm not a particular of many nuggets, so I cannot answer that sauce nugget question. Yeah, no, you're good, Snapper Zero. I've heard worse, trust me. Once you rebrand, is that poster still going to be up for purchase on your merch site after, or yes? I'll go ahead and answer that question right now. So... there will be a change to the merch shop, however, I will not say exactly what. But... because those amazing designs are there now, and I want to keep them there, and as legacy, I'm going to keep them there as legacy items. Like, they're just really cool. They're really cool, like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're really cool designs that Dahlia worked really hard on. And as long as it's gonna be such a nostalgia trip. Look at the old Ricky model. Oh man, Budoko Roosevelt, you have no idea how many iterations there have been of me. Maybe I can actually show you something real quick. If I can find it. Yeah, that in the guest ledger. Yeah, I know. I wish that was lined. I wish that was lined instead of dotted, but there was only one good choice. Yeah. There have been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw that clip. I know it's there. Yes, that's an older me. So, there's been about 7 versions of me, now I think about it. I used to be a pixel skeleton called Cupo Joe. Does the new model have the hat? Regrettably, no. In exchange, we have hair. I have honestly considered, like, because the new model is, I know, no hats, I know. But it's for hair. I have, look, okay. Let me pull the curtain back here for a second. This is just a PNG, guys. This is just a PNG on my head. I can't make that fit on a model. I would love to, but you would not believe how hard it is to make a hat work on a VTuber head. Like, you've seen VTubers bald, right? Obviously, I'm an exception here because I'm just a skull, but VTubers have ginormous ass heads, and it is so hard to make a hat work on there. This is a PNG that Taboni, aka Dahlia, drew for me. I know it's tilted at the right angle, I know it's got a lot of soul, but don't worry, it's still gonna be around, I assure you. I'm still keeping the hat in some form. I'm just probably not gonna wear it as a lid. If I could potentially experiment with the new model, because I think I've talked about this before. It's a customizable model, and if I do the hair pieces right, I might be able to make it look okay. But that all depends on me experimenting a lot. I'm gonna wear it if I stream. Oh no, hell no. No. I've told you before. I care a lot about branding, I care a lot about recognition, and I care a lot about keeping it one form. So Boneless Ricky will be the new Ricky, and it'll stay the new Ricky. Besides, the detectives have gotta have some kind of form that they like. Hell, Dahlia, put it on the detectives. Let them wear it. They don't have to be bald-ass skeletons like me. Exactly, it'll be the community hat, see? Why didn't we think of that before? But I do like the hat. I do like the hat. I will miss the hat. But in exchange, I got some really nice hair. We do got ads coming up in 4 minutes, but we will just jibber jabber through it. It'll only be for 3, but we'll try not to talk about anything critical. We'll just... Actually, I may... Thunderstorm is happening. I need to close the PC. See you next time. Of course, Centurion. Take care of your PC. Make sure it doesn't destroy a hard drive in the process. So... Wait, what did you... Whoop. I did not mean to get closer to the screen. You know what they say, meek meeks for good soup. Hey! Yeah, be safe, Centurion. Hope that storm passes you over safe and sound. When you're close, people can see the tongue textures. It's one of the many reasons I'm thankful I don't have a phone to track my features. I don't even know if that new look has... I don't want to know if that new look has, honestly. I am... Like... I've talked about this before, and I'll say it again. The reason I went with a skeleton initially was anti-thirst methods. Do not draw spicy things of Monsieur Bones. That hasn't stopped the Undertale community. I'll make that joke before everybody else does. That hasn't stopped the Undertale community, but still. I mean, go for it. Like that is... Unfortunately, I am very well aware that some people might. The trick is to embrace the thirst. Anyway. Your mode... I wish I could help you with that, B. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Like... True. True. There has been some crazy art of the Necrobinder that has popped into my feed every now and again on Blue Sky. Hello, Ryan on the YouTube side of things. Welcome on in, welcome on in. It all comes back to soup with y'all, huh? How you doing, Ryan? We're chilling and talking and yapping. Oh dear. What is it? A friend of mine has kept sending me like... Has he been sending it to me? Yeah, he has been sending me like all those kawaii mods for all the eldritch lords that you meet in between floors. Just finished the food. There was some lovely raiders from Confused Cilia and Scylla. Scylla, that's it. Unless it's Spanish for Sia. I'm not sure. You know what I've made it once people make thirst fan art. I'm happy with just regular fan art, thank you. Lovely folks over from Confused Scylla. Forgive me. There's like 3 different languages going on in my head right now. I'm not polyglot, but I know a lot of weird words in other languages. Alright. The Greek sea monster. Scylla, okay. Gotcha. Anyway, Scylla's gang crashed into the stream, and apparently they were obsessed with making cat girl soup and now bone broth. That's all you need to know. Alright, Twitch folks are going to be stuck in ad hell for 3 minutes. So now we just get the jibber jabber about nothing. Yeah. Everything hurts. Everything hurts because I had to do yard work today. The heat has been brutal, by the way, in Gehenna. What do your bows taste like again? If I recall correctly, something pizza and coffee? I forget. Just a disgusting kind of combination like that, I feel like. But I don't remember honestly. There's been a lot of lore about my bones, and I don't remember all of it. Man. But I have been around a lot recently. I've been doing a lot more recently just to get out of the house, especially after all the Olympia stuff. Used to be pizza and coffee flavored. Okay, so I was right. I was right about that. Speaking of your reputation, I need to make sure that... Gee, thanks, Ryan. I needed it. I needed that compliment in my life, truly. I don't know, man. I think about how little I went out. I went out enough. I was just really busy. Just like I'm busy right now. But I will say, I got a good message about something recently, and I'm happy that it's out of my hands now. It's in somebody else's courts, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. But I got a whole bunch of work to do. I've talked about this. I got a radio play to record. I got music to compose, and I got a special something in the works as well on top of everything else. What was that third thing? Yeah, that is a very special thing. Oh no, did I leave DVR on? Thank you very much, Ryan. Dearie me. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. I should not have DVR on. To be fair, I was very tired when I did a lot of this prep work. There we go. Much obliged, Ryan. Okay, Twitch folks, you're all back here. Back in one place. Good. Welcome back. We were just talking about how I got, like, a lot of stuff to do. So I told y'all I'm a composer. And, yeah, laugh it up. Laugh it up while you can. You've got a Twitch sub and you have Turbo. Crazy individual. But, I've composed the opening theme for my streams, I made a reprise for it, and now I've got to do the same shit all over again for this new me, because it's going to be a new location, and I have to do several cool things for it. New music, new friggin' art, and new... what's the word I'm looking for? New overlays as well. There's going to be a lot that needs to change. But I don't know how much of it's going to be creative, but I'm going to have to do a lot of it because... Shut up, Ricky. Shut up. Don't ever mention that. Don't ever mention that around the people you know. Anyway, moving on from financial stuff. Cool news. I decided to finally invest in a Crunchyroll subscription. See, Dahlia knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, it was only $10, and there was a I hate to admit it, there was a romance anime that I kind of was interested in. It was okay, but I won't tell you exactly which one because it's really embarrassing to mention. And people I know learning about the VTuber stuff was some of the most embarrassing stuff I ever had to explain. Oh yeah. No, I'm not going to tell you. I am not going to tell you, Dahlia, not even in secret. It is embarrassing. But I did watch a rad anime that my friend Franky recommended me called Hypnosis Mike. And my god, I've never had such a beautiful wellspring of J-rap in my entire life. Ugh, so good. So good. Such fire lyrics, fire rhythm. So good. If I ever stream, I don't think I could ever explain it properly to my family. Just tell them it's the Muppets. That's what I do. How do you explain why the stream started about such weird stuff and not make it sound like you're an absolute degenerate? Now ain't that the $1,000,000 question? Well, I would say, if it's a just chatting stream like this, equate it to going out to drink with the boys. You just have to tell them that you were having a fun time talking about stuff you enjoyed with each other, and may or not have gone a little off the edge of your seat. Like, surely the folks you know had to have had that kind of conversation back when they were somewhat younger. See? There are ways that the internet reflects the real world that nobody thinks about. As for explaining what VTubing is, I've told my folks, And they actually kind of understand it. Well, then again, you're unapologetic about explaining a lot of things, Dahlia. So it kind of goes with the territory. But, shade aside, yeah, I basically just explain it like, I have an avatar that I control with my face. I get to control my environment. And exactly that. I'd rather use an avatar than show who I am instead of to show who I am instead of my fugly face. Yes, it's an expression. It is expression. It's how you wish to be perceived, or in some cases, it's a more truer version of yourself, like a persona. Or you could just be a dweeb like me and not really like, you know, showing your face. Like I've said this many a time. Yeah, it's more private, and for me specifically, people get scared when they look at my actual face. So, the less reason people have to run away, the better. Not because I'm ugly. No, I just got a very intense face. Like, I look like I'm on a 2000s movie poster looking towards the camera with a gun in my hand every time. It's creepy. Or it's not creepy, it's sad. Because, like, I look at somebody the wrong way, I look up, I look down, and then I look up, with my eyes only, and they see a man staring at them, like I'm going to kill you. That's, yeah. Self-esteem issues are also a big part of it. I don't know if I have a resting bitch face, honestly. Because, like, I feel like every time I look in the mirror, I can just look like I'm maybe sad all the time, but I have a feeling that RBF is the best way to describe how I look. Yeah, it's a pain. It doesn't help that this voice is a bit threatening as well. I know it's cheeky, I know it's vibey, I know it's chill right now, but if you hear this out in the wild, you're like, whoa. Whoa. Hey, buddy, I'm just trying to tell you how your bill is for your groceries. You would be surprised. Like, one time, I think I've talked about this story before, but, one time, because I used to work customer service, right? I'm familiar. Yeah, exactly that, Ryan. I think I've talked about this story before, but one time, because I work in customer service, I know about loyalty rewards and how most of the time they just need a phone number to sign you up. And so at this one shop, it was a hobby shop, they asked for my phone number. And I accidentally said in a threatening voice, I did not intend this. I said to him, I don't want to sign up for your loyalty rewards. And he looked at me like I had just caught him in the act of murder. Like he was like deer in the lights. And he followed up sheepishly with like, well, it's just to keep track of your order, you know, for easy returns. And I immediately felt bad. I immediately felt bad, so I was like, fine. Here's my number. And of course, I probably am signed up for loyalty rewards at that hobby shop now. Makes the ring go away. Ugh, tinnitus. My condolences. Supposedly that runs in my family, and I've yet to hear it all the time. I know Papa Bones, unfortunately, is suffering from it. I'm pretty sure that kind of tinnitus, though, probably comes from your stressful work environment. Yeah, see? Exactly, Ryan. It's like, I just slip into like I remember, for the new folks, I used to work as a suit salesman, hence why I know so much about my dapper attire. Essentially, what's the word I'm looking for? One time I came in with an all-black suit, a la John Wick, and one of my coworkers straight up told me, Ah, Mr. Bones, you look like a hitman today. I just kind of took it as a compliment on face value, but I think it meant that I may have been looking a little too intimidating that day. But I don't know. I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't know if that's a compliment. Like, I guess I could say, like, oh, you look like John Wick today. Oh, that's a pretty good compliment, honestly. That's a pretty good compliment. But I definitely didn't feel like it because I was definitely a lot heavier back then. Hitman looked cool as fuck. Okay. Okay. Then I looked cool at that time. I don't know. I do always worry about that. Like, yeah. Well, yeah. No, it's a weird phenomenon about hearing your own voice. I've gotten used to it. In fact, I kind of somewhat like listening to my own tone, but I still get weirded out every now and again. Like, I have to, I constantly check back my streams to make sure that audio balance is okay. But on top of that, I also have done radio plays in the past for lore purposes, and it's so weird hearing my own voice every time. Yes, I have put myself to sleep before with my own voice. It says a lot, huh? Trick to do what the voice really sounds like. You hear yourself about everyone hears me. You're lucky there. You're very lucky. Oi, you have a fine voice, B. I remember hearing you a couple of times in Phasmophobia. You sound fine. Everybody's voice sounds perfectly fine. I mean, even people's voices who don't sound fine. I don't think I've ever heard a person's voice. Like, if it's different, that's called textured. That's called unique. And let me tell you, around the parts I'm at, holy shit, have I heard everything from all the way messed up to silky smooth and frog-like. Yeah, exactly that. Thank you, Scylla. Odds are people will like your voice even when you don't like it yourself. Exactly. So, you're like, it's just like art. Like, I think I heard a quote once. I work hard on my art because I have to apologize for it being me. And if you apply the same logic to your voice, that's not a good idea. See, damn, alright, Scylla. Same wavelength there. Exactly. Exactly. You will see all the faults in your own voice because you have to hear it 24/7, nights and weekends. When people hear you, do you know how often they hear it? Once in a great while. Like, I genuinely have the same problem when it comes to me and talking about myself. Like, I think about all the stuff I do day to day. I think about, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You guys? You don't know what happens to a bowman in a day. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, you gotta think outside of yourself in regards to that. Remember hearing someone say once, you were the opposite of your type? Interesting. Excuse me a minute, I need to clear my throat properly. Apologies about my voice. I have been out quite a bit of the day today, and I have to guess that the outside air may be affecting my voice a little bit. I mean, To be fair, it doesn't help that yesterday I was screaming in Dark Souls 2 Skull of the First Sin. But that cat was cute. That snow leopard that refused to show itself was very cute. I loved patting it with my big swords. Entire... Yes. Yes, there was a very lovely snow leopard that we had to sadly take out. In Dark Souls 2, Skull of the First Sin. It was a boss. It patted me on the back. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's just sleeping. It's just sleeping. But hey, we did actually... So, it was a boss fight, but we managed to score a couple of times. We managed to actually roll under it, so I take that as a win. I take that as being able to pat its belly. But unfortunately, we had to do what was necessary to get past that situation. It was a good kitty, though. Good kitty. I forgot, what was it? Eva's Guardian? In Dark Souls 2? Skull of the First Sin? I forget, but it's in like the 3rd DLC. We had a full thing about it. Man. I need to make emotes of my cats eventually. Oh yeah. That's Rupee, by the way. Dahlia's cat. And her dog. Bobo, aka... Rufus. Forgive me, my brain turned off for a second there when I couldn't correlate Bobo and Rufus together. Cats are nice, though. They're a personal favorite of mine. I am very much a cat person who has enjoyed many cats in their lifetimes. Let's see. What was something else I wanted? Was there anything? Oh yeah, the elephant in the thumbnail. So, this is the point in time where Ricky becomes a movie critic and says, "Boy, the Odyssey, huh? We got to go see it on opening day, actually. And it's a Christopher Nolan film. It was a good time. Man, was it different than what I expected. Man, was it different. Like, the trailers are essentially what you're gonna get in the movie, minus some really cool CGI that I didn't expect. Was Scylla in it? Sadly, no. Apollo made an appearance. Zeus, of course, was everywhere. Poseidon was bitching about. There was a really great giant in CGI. And Xerxes was also there. I know. How could they leave out Scylla? The most important part of the Odyssey. But it really, like, 10 out of 10 cinematography, 10 out of 10 special effects, 10 out of 10 movie. In most people's eyes. But it didn't really feel like the Odyssey when we walked out of the theater. Like, even my older brother, who was, like, really into the story itself. It was more like an anti-war film in the guise of the Odyssey. It was definitely like a retelling of the Odyssey in another way. Gotta bounce. Was nice meeting you. Great vibes. Thank you, Scylla. And I'll try to check out your channel too when I get the chance. But thank you for rating in, saying hello, and sticking around. It's nice meeting new people. You have yourself a lovely evening. I look forward to seeing what exactly the soup lore was later on. But have a good night. Hopefully won't be while people are talking about soup. Yes. Hopefully. Oh boy. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth going seeing. Like, it was very good acting, very good writing, of course. A lot of the beats were there. It just, I don't know. I don't know. I think there's other ways I could enjoy the story of the Odyssey, and it felt off. It felt very much like it was like inhabiting the body of that epic story. Not really shooting for a recreation of it. But it was good. It was good, honestly. I did enjoy the popcorn, though. I actually, because it's a 3-hour movie, I had time to just walk out of the theater, use the restroom, get a refill on popcorn using the bucket, and walk right back in. I don't know if that says a lot about movie retention for me, but it has been a long while since I've seen a movie since then. But like before that. I really want to know like how avid moviegoers like make the time to see as many movies as they do, cuz like I barely have enough time to watch 2 episodes of an anime I'm watching. And that's like what, 20 minutes tops? I mean, to be fair, like movies don't really need intermissions at the moment. But I do miss that too, yeah. Excuse me. So sorry for clearing my throat so many times. I seem to be losing it at the moment. But yeah, I just wish the movie-going experience was nicer. Like, when we went, like, opening day, in one of my local movie theaters that's fully accessible. It's got its own parking lot and everything. There were maybe 10 people in that theater. 12, including our group. Sick avatar, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Really cool. And welcome on in, by the way. I think if I really want the movie-going experience, I have to go on a weekend. Like when everybody else is off. Because all I do is go on weekdays because me and the family are, we're all a bunch of antisocialites. Like, genuinely, we are introverts. We are a family of introverts. Although we do like having friends, don't you worry. There are car rides we have where we just stay silent. And it's okay. Would you like a pop quiz question on water? Interesting. How much water do you have to drink within an hour to get water intoxication? I feel like Dolly would know that answer because she's accidentally done that. How much water? I'd have to say... Let's see, let's think about this. I'm trying to think about some people I've seen with jugs of water before, and I'd have to say probably at least in an hour? A gallon, maybe 2. I don't think the human body can withstand that much water, even though they're they're comprised of like, what is it, 70%, 80%? 1 gallon, yeah. Like they don't build them, they don't sell more than 1 gallon at a time for that reason. And if they do, it's going to be in a dispensary form. I'm surprised I got that right. It really depends on the sodium content in your blood. I see, I see. Prize is a follow. Well, thank you very much. See, the detective knows some things. Oh, Krios Fun VT, thank you very much for the follow. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Sorry, just doing some menuing over here. Whew. But yeah. Boy, let me tell you what. Sodium, okay. Alright, what's in the chamber right now? Ah, yep. These hands are mighty stiff today. I will say, like, all of today... Man, today, like 2 days ago, I started a boxing exercise routine. And it's not killer to, it's not necessarily killer, but because I have been so out of shape for so long and like not actively working, I get my ass beat by like 15 jumping jacks. 30, I should say. 30 jumping jacks. I'm that out of shape, man. I need to get my ass back in gear. But today I woke up real sore and I still had to go through day 2 of that exercise routine. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna last, but what really sucked was that I did lawn care on top of that. Everything hurts. Every bone in my body hurts. But I'll live. If I don't work on this now, I'm just gonna get big boned again, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to fit back in my old clothes. I really don't. But I am at least breaking out the boxing gloves I bought so long ago. They're really cool. I actually like, I don't remember what occasion it was. I think it was like, it may have been for a birthday, but I put on a wish list because my family does wish lists instead of like surprise birthday gifts. I tracked down an online seller through Amazon that deals in genuine leather boxing gloves. They're really cool, actually. They're like white and black with a red stripe in the middle. I love those things. I don't get enough reason to break them out. Like, I don't even have a local gym I could go work out at. Chocolate or gummies, Mr. Bone Man? Ooh, shit. It would depend on the chocolate, because if it's Hershey's, go with the gummies. If it's not Hershey's, chocolate, fine. I do enjoy chocolates more than gummies most of the time. Although nowadays I can't have either, but chocolate is cake batter flavored. Ooh. I'm not sure I like the idea of that. There's a whole lot of reasons why I don't like Hershey's. They're just acidic to me. Lime or cherry? Ooh, no, gummies for sure. Lime or cherry flavored, those are both baller to have as gummies. Cake batter flavored, I imagine. That's a grand question. Cake batter flavor. A cake batter flavor seems like bready, kind of powdery feel. Like, I'm thinking immediately of like cookie dough, sort of sweet. Cherry, of course, cherry. Lime in a gummy, I'm not sure, man. Why am I making your choices for you? You should go with whatever you like. Man. Oh yeah, that's right. Posture is doing good. Don't you worry. Hydration, sure, why not? The last time I had gummy candy had to been several years ago. I know, like, once upon a time, I used to be, like, as a kid, specifically, I used to love gummy worms. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff to spend points on here. I'm kind of a low interaction streamer like that. Gummy worms were great. I have good times with. I have good memories with gummy worms. They were a great snack. Gummy bears, never really had many. I do recall seeing a long time ago that there was a gigantic ass. I think the redeems cost more. That's not a bad idea. Then I can finally dry up and be a true skeleton. Fantastic idea! I'll write that down right now and have it done post-haste. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, the texture does take a little bit of getting used to. What was I gonna look up? I was gonna look up... Oh, yeah. I'm hella excited for... Was it this weekend? Let me see. Is it this weekend that's happening? Yeah, it is! Oh, the Marvel Tokon beta's coming out this weekend. And I've got so many picks already. What's y'all's favorite candy? That's a... Ooh. I feel like I had an answer for this a long time ago. Because now I have to think about, like... Okay, I don't have the greatest sweet tooth, but favorite candy... I did a candy tier list for Halloween. Shiitake mushrooms. What on earth was that? Sour Patch Kid watermelon is pretty good, not gonna lie. Alright, let me see if I can find that channel related. Was it here? Yes? Question mark? Watermelon flavor was baller. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Alright, so first question. Do we count candy as anything with sugar in it, or can it be chocolate? Because I feel like chocolate is not candy. I do have a favorite, and I can't believe I forgot it. No chocolate. Anything with sugar on it, okay. So, apparently, according to my tier list of way back when, like last Halloween, my favorite candy is Swedish Fish, with Smarties being a close second. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I guess I have to remember. I do remember Swedish Fish being like crazy good, and they're easy to find. They're easy to find. Like they're everywhere, and they taste good most of the time. And then if we go with anything with sugar in it, Kit Kats, followed immediately by Crunch Bars. Gotta be my favorite chocolate bars. Which, strangely enough, they're like there's so little chocolate in them. Reese's is also good, but I can't have peanut butter anymore right now. IKEA stopped selling them in the UK. Oh my god. Damn. IKEA stops. Wait a minute. Whoa. Time out. IKEA not selling Swedish fishes? But they sell the meatballs? What the fuck? If I recall correctly. Your local IKEA. Fair enough. Interesting. Man. It has been a hot minute since I had any of these good candies. They are good. But I like, for me, when it comes to sweet stuff, it's not always with me. I'm more of a savories kind of person. Like savory and spicy once upon a time. Before I screwed up my stomach, I once had an addiction to jalapeno flavored Fritos. And I would eat those bags like I was eating popcorn. I don't know what was wrong with me or right with me at the time, but I used to enjoy this spicy stuff. Ooh-wee. Which is strange because I didn't really enjoy, like, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And that was, like, the #1 currency back when I was a kid. If there was things to trade in terms of snacks with other kids, Flamin' Hot Cheetos was always up for grabs. Like, one of the major bartering tools. I didn't like it because it was really, like a shock to your mouth. But, man. I used to have such a sweet tooth. Yeah. I don't know, man. There's a whole lot of foods I used to really enjoy. But nowadays, I'm just like, if it's big enough, and if I can stomach it, then it's gonna get served for dinner. Which reminds me that I do need to think about dinner after this. I've got something for dinner. Sorta. Ooh, yes. That is my go-to when it comes to food. Oh no, we're talking about food. Let's see. What's a good segue? I mean, food's great. Food's great to talk about. Food is wonderful to talk about. I especially wish there's one particular food I wish I could have a lot more of, and it's sushi. It's really good for you, and you can eat it in one bite. But it's so hard to find a good source of it. That's not gonna like keel me over, because there is certain sushi from certain places I've been to where they use fermented rice. And that is a very bad idea for somebody with my medical condition. So I think for me, if I can have enough surface in my kitchen, I would love to start learning how to make my own sushi. I just need to like make the time. And I got a lot of stuff to do. Like, I still gotta restring Mama Bone's guitar. Who, by the way, I really do owe that to her, because she played guitar while I was in her belly. So, if I really want to hear that wonderful sound I remember from my pre-birth, I should probably go restring that guitar for her. Good memories, I'm sure. Speaking of guitar, man, I really... Maybe... You know what? Maybe after this stream, instead of working on something visual, because I've been working on visual stuff a lot recently. Can't tell you what for, but good visual stuff. And I will show that off to you when I got the time. But... Well, when the time is right, I should say. I should really move on from doing visual stuff to audio stuff. Like, I have lines to record and review. I have something special planned for that audio project. I have to... Do I want to reveal that? Okay. Yeah, no, not quite yet. I have to do more visual related stuff and audio related stuff and music writing. And sure enough, recently actually, I don't know if I talked about this yet, but recently I started doing just some scratch for the new music, the new Starting Soon BGM that I want to do. And I finally figured out how chord progressions work. In the past, I think I did them wrong, and I really didn't understand like how they fit into the grand scheme of things. But I started working with keys recently, and keys dictate all the notes that you can hit without sounding dissonant. Yeah, I'm changing the starting music. It's going to be a new me and a lot of new things going with it. Trust me, it's going to be a necessary change. So Grim Noir will be sunsetted at some point, yes. Much as I love the song, it doesn't fit the new looks. I'll just say it at that. Expected more changes like this. Very exciting. Yes. There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff, honestly. I just have to do 70% of it, and then the rest of it, thankfully, somebody is helping me with that. A lot of people are helping me with this, honestly. I have Dahlia for sure helping me with one aspect of it, and another person helping me with another aspect of it. And then the rest of it belongs to me. And it's gonna be a challenge, but I've given myself, what, like 2 months basically? Yeah, more or less like a little less than 2 months to finish this. August 20th, yeah, by like mid-September. Mid to late September. I will have enough time, so long as I don't slack on it. And let me tell you what, I need to really like watch it. I need to watch it when it comes to like getting addicted to anime. Like, I find myself traveling down the weirdest rabbit holes when I find strange and unique anime. Well, yeah, I was just saying how you were helping me out with the detectives and all that. And I got somebody else on Team Ricky as well recently. So you're not the only one helping me at the moment. I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I'm very excited. I'm very happy to have help. Yeah. Technically, let me tell you this in secret really quick. Enjoy that little bit of info, and enjoy trying to guess which keys I was tapping there, detectives. You'll never figure it out. But, I'm happy to have a lot more help with this new look. I'm happy to be investing in this new look. Play it again, I wasn't listening. But I will say, it was made possible because of y'all's generous support that I get to reinvest in this channel. Like that. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like I said before, what I make doing this, I try to put back into the entertainment value of this scene. And of course, you know, bills when Papa and Mama Bones need the help. But right now, things are a-okay. I just need to go scampering around for some employment so I can start helping out a lot more in regards to that. In regards to the music that's going to be playing, I'm not quite sure what I want it to be right now, but the structure, like the solid structure I have under it now, means I can start experimenting without worrying about like flow and chords, and it feels like, excuse me, it feels like somebody just turned on a floodlight in my little creative corner of despair. And it's so nice. It's so nice to feel like I actually know what I'm doing in regards to music production. I still don't know what I want, which has been a big problem all my life because I'm very kind of selfless like that. It's a curse. It is not a blessing. But I just want something that fits. You got a console or PC? If so, do you game? Of course. These Just Chatting streams are just one of many types of streams we do. Yesterday, we were playing Dark Souls 2. Week before, we were playing BlazBlue Central Fiction. Oh, what's my favorite game? Oh my god. That's a loaded question and a half. It's definitely not Dark Souls. Like, I love that game, but it's not the perfect game. What is my favorite game? That's a grand question. What is a game that I will always go back to? I mean, MFL is up there, but it's not my favorite. Driver was a great time. It's not my favorite anymore because of how brutal it turned out to be. Oh, jeez. Wow, that's... damn. I mean, Ryan, you're a big Mega Man X fan. but now you have to choose between all the Mega Man X or a Shovel Knight game. That's a hard one. I want to say favorite, at the very least, favorite that I've played on this channel. I want to say definitely feels like it's leaning towards Dark Souls Remastered, because it was the most epic, like, feeling going from start to finish, and I cried at the end of it. I genuinely cried at the end of that series. But, oh god. Stretch break shirt. I don't know if I can't stretch right now. Oh, there was something in that spinal column there. Ooh, ooh. You didn't hear that, but I heard that. I heard that cacophony of pops in the back of my neck. Ugh. I don't know, man. Like, I'm a variety... What was that? That was my shoulder. I think because I'm a variety gamer, I don't really have a... Nope, I have a favorite game. I have a favorite game. There is one game. There is one game that I will never get sick of. There was one game I will never get sick of, and I know it's my favorite game because I constantly suggest the game when we play it right before we start Donkey Kong Country. No, it's not Driver 1. Although it's a great favorite of mine and childhood favorite. My favorite game is Killer Instinct for the SNES. It's a fighting game. Yes. It has the depth. It is the story depth of a kiddie pool. Yes. However, every time me and Senecal have played Donkey Kong Country or Donkey Kong Country 2, I've asked him a couple of times now, okay, we got like 5 minutes before we go on the air. You want to play some Killer Instinct? He's like, yeah, I do. And so the last one was before the most recent stream, and God, I just love how that game flows so much. I love that game so much. Glue Sniffer VT, what a name! Hello. Nice to meet you. Name's Ricky T Bones. Do you know Brooke from One Piece? You're asking me if I don't know the catalog of skeletons from all around the world. Yes, of course I know Brooke. I don't know him personally, but I know he's one hell of a violin-playing pirate. Yo! Look, when the guy's a skeleton, he's got to know every skeleton that's in media for reference. Because there is no, like, better reference. Oh, hey, Skull, welcome on in. It's my favorite anime. Ooh, nice choice. It's never gonna end. Not every skeleton knows each other, but you know every skeleton. Exactly. Hey, how you doing, Skull? A Luffy half-sleeve tattoo? God damn, that is dedication. Ah. The channel intro, huh? Intriguing, intriguing. I see, I see. Intriguing. Oi. The produce. I'm amazed they let you back into the produce section after what you did yesterday with everything that you threw at me. You're good, Glue Sniffer. Don't worry. No, don't worry. I know the feeling. Despite being on the internet, I am in fact one shy skeleton. It's all good. Treasure Trove counts as one game, right? That's true. That's true. No, because it doesn't count because, like, it's got 3 games. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, and... yeah, there's 5 games. It's a collection, unfortunately. I would love to cheat and say Treasure Trove is a favorite, yeah. Anyway. I will have a look at this channel intro later. Because now I'm curious. Anyway, welcome on in. Don't feel shy. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a follow. It is just a follow. Extra... oh, shit. Thank you for the follow, Glue Sniffer. It's okay, bro. You're good. I'm just curious. Anyway, you're welcome here because we're all nervous wrecks anyway. Like for real. What was it? I mean, every VTuber is like some kind of introverts. Is it that good, Dahlia? Well, interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm looking forward to it then. Anyway, let's deviate away. It's okay, Glue Sniffer. It's okay, Glue Sniffer. You're good. You're good. You're good. King of Cards. Oh, okay, good choice. Honestly, so I'm okay with that, Ryan, because like you've got so you're. Oh, do you now? Nice. Oh, welcome to the club. Dolly over there is my local osteomancer, which means she can warp bone, and she's the one who drew me. So, oh, bro, same. I have a couple of skeleton themed necklaces as it is, and a bone and a skull ring too. So you're in good company. Don't you worry. But King of Cards is a good choice because it's like. Ooh, nice. The only real bone thing I have... I'll get back to Joustus in a second, but the only real bone thing I have is dice. I have some bullhorn dice that I got as a birthday gift one time. Those are cool. Bro, you're good. Chill. This is a just chatting stream, remember? It's fine. But, King of Cards is so good because it is a card game, whereas all the other ones are journeys, right? You know, platformers where you're trying to jump, smash, they got different mechanics. Joustus and pixel art. Sounds like a good time. I'm looking forward to our King of Cards gameplay when this next generation of Ricky rolls around. Oh my god. When the next generation of Ricky rolls around, you bet your ass we're playing King of Cards. Because it's tradition at this point. Yeah, that does sound fun. What about Shovel Knight and Dahlia? So we got ads coming in about 4 minutes 30. We'll be cut off for about 3 minutes, and then the stream will resume as per usual. Man, I can't imagine doing that. I mean, okay, maybe I could. Maybe I could. Ever play War Thunder? A long ass time ago, honestly. Believe it or not, once upon a time I used to be a big World War II nerd. And War Thunder is definitely on that, like, agenda of stuff to play when you're that kind of a nerd. And I didn't play it much. I think I played it one time and was like, yeah, this is free-to-play, carnivorous, predatorial. And that was really it. I'm not really a vehicle kind of guy when it comes to World War II. It was just some cardstock and a printer. Some woods and paints. You got cards and a board. Nice. Honestly, it's pretty sick. I can I can imagine that's actually pretty easy, especially with the pixel art, the nature of pixel art. Speaking of, I'm gonna draw more pixel art soon someday. I think I've definitely improved as an artist, to be sure. But we'll see if it transfers over to pixel art in due time. Give me a sec. Bro, you can make custom cards? Nice. Yeah, I don't think... I'm pretty sure I have not shown you. Hydration sounds nice. What is it? I don't think I've shown you exactly what I had to work on recently. Dahlia. So let me show you what I mean by I learned about perspective real quick. Sorry I can't show this to y'all because it's work in progress stuff and it's for certain eyes only. But very cool things I've gotten to do for the sake of this new look coming up. Let me see if I can go grab it real quick. Where is it? There it is. Alright. So, Dahlia, just for the record, this is a mixture of PNGs and my own art. You can probably tell what stuff I've actually drawn. But this is what I mean by I've actually learned how to do perspective. Cake was kind of impressed with this too. You've got your preview to something upcoming. That mutual individual is working on. And this is more of the concept of it. So yeah, that plus a whole lot of extra stuff on top is what I've been working on behind the scenes. Good God. The worst part is, I don't remember breaking out my tablet for any of that. I was just like shift-clicking with my mouse like crazy, trying to get shapes and figures to work. But I think that perspective kind of works. Yeah. Just gotta figure out how to do pixel art in GIMP and I can make a custom Ricky card. Here, I can actually tell you real quick, Ryan. Just take a Joustus card from the wiki. They might be the original size, because I've done sprite work based on the original size of the Shovel Knight sprites. And you can actually import it into GIMP and work through that as a template. That's what I did for like all my Ricky art in the thumbnails. However small they are. But yeah. That's the coolness that I've been working on. Oh man. Oh, I'm looking at my Discord servers and I'm seeing a Call of Cthulhu one. I'm so that's such a good universe I want to dive into, man. Like I've got a Call of Cthulhu game, several Call of Cthulhu-esque games, but I just haven't had the time to actually dive into them. And they're both detective games, damn it. But the tabletop of occult stuff is what I really want to get into. Like, co-op campaigns like that sound amazing. They really do. I don't know if anyone would have to GM for that, though. Okay, we got ads coming up. All I've used for GIMP is putting cards in rows to print out. No idea how anything else works. Fair enough. Fair enough. Man. I do got something I will talk about after the ad break, but like Hunt of the Vigil, Call of Cthulhu, there's so many good RPG systems out there that aren't D&D and have really great settings to work in. Yeah, there is plenty. Don't you worry about a thing there. There is plenty of ways. I mean, that's how I taught myself GIMP. Even Mama Bones is like using GIMP to try and touch up old photos recently. I wish her the best of luck on that. I really do. Alright. Let me go ahead and take a small break to use the little skeletons facilities. I'll be right back, folks. Just sit tight. Okay, we're back in action. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ryan. Man. Well, we'll wrap up here soon, because I really should not be talking for 3 hours straight again. But at the same time, I'm having a good time just not having a game in front of me. But, God, there's gonna be some good games coming up. Like Marvel Tokon, that's gonna be on a beta very soon. I'm looking forward to playing as Ghost Rider. I'm looking forward to remembering none of the inputs. But it's gonna be a good time, I can definitely tell that much. What is it? NBA The Run was really fun last time. I'm honestly surprised like how much like lost in it I got. But I'm looking forward to finishing games. One I wish we had time to do though. I wish we had time to do Undertale. One last skeleton hurrah, you know. But with the month of mystery coming up, I got no time between then and mid-September to finish that kind of game. Like maybe if I just like do a marathon, not marathon I should say, but like stream after stream after stream, but that would have to imply that I've got other games that I have finished playing. And I'm not sure I'm gonna have that time. I don't know, man. I really don't know. But what's the word I'm looking for? Is there much else to say, honestly? I don't know. There's a whole lot of stuff I can't talk about in regards to like the stuff I'm working on behind the scenes. And it's not because like I want to be secretive about it. It's like you know, where's the surprise in the rebrand day, in the re-debut stream, quote unquote, if I've spoiled most of it ahead of time? Like, I already told you about the colors of the new look, and I'm kind of kicking myself for that. Hopefully some of you forgot, but it's not gonna be that far off from what we got going right now. I just worry, like, I don't know how much of it I should keep secret, how much of it I should talk about openly. The detectives design I'm okay with, because we talked about what the detectives are gonna be. And the sooner they are done, the cooler, the better. I know, Dahlia, I know. I just want to make sure everything is a-okay. But I don't know. I think I gotta get back to you on maybe the colors. It's a good choice. I'm not sure about it. I'm like trying to think if there's alternatives, you know? I'm trying to think if there is good alternatives to what you've presented me. Because you are making variations. Okay, cool. Because right now Dahlia sent me like a colored version, and I just need to figure that out in my head. What was I gonna do? Was there anything else I needed to talk about or wanted to talk about? No, not really. There isn't really anything else to talk about. See, this is why these Just Chatting streams are every 2 to 3 weeks, because my life is about as adventurous as a treasure hunt in a barrel. You know, you fumble around in the darkness, and eventually you find yourself the little marble that you had lost so many weeks ago. I will give you my thoughts after stream. I guess I should probably go ahead and wrap up here, even though we just came back from an ad. But it's been a long day. It's been a good day, though. It's been a long day, but a good day. Productive day. Things are moving in the right direction. And I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. Honestly. Like, legit. I just need to lock the fuck in, get shit done on my end, because I have very creative people working with me to make this a reality. And I need to get myself in gear, because I'm commissioning myself to do so much for this. So, regrettably, I think we are going to have to go ahead and call it a night at the half-hour mark. It's been fun chatting, though. It's been fun yapping around with y'all. We got to meet a couple of new people, too. Somebody who enjoys skeletons, and somebody who endorses cat soup. I got a lot of cool channels to check out after this. But I hope y'all have a wonderful night. It was lovely chatting with y'all, as always. Yeah, it's always nice to have a good chat. You don't expect these to go so well without a game in front of us, but they're refreshing every time. I'm gonna see if there is anybody rocking and rolling this late at night that I could send y'all off to. Let me see here. Well, we could strike back at that. Faves is up, rocking and rolling in Valorant. Maeve, Devil, Wolfie is late at night doing Pal World. Could say hello to Moonlight. Hear the insane when we tune in for. Oh my god! The goat is playing Slay the Spire 2. I'm sorry. No, we're gonna go... Thank you, Boudica Rosebell. Appreciate it. We are gonna go ahead and send y'all over to Skelasund, who is playing Slay the Spire 2. Absolutely goated skeleton, absolutely goated game, absolutely chill vibes after this wonderful chatting stream. So, I will have a good night with y'all. Rest easy, take care of yourselves, say hi to Sun for me. And as always, the raid message is Bone Rush. So, get them Bone Rushes ready. I will see you over at Sun's place. And I will say good night. And as always, memento vivere, memento mori. And enjoy writing your life story.